He's doing? Thomas again. Cats are going down. A wee reading for you today, right? Sheep we get. Right. Right. As soon as I started shuffling the cards there, I felt something in my stomach, right? So it felt like a wrong decision. That kind of sinking feeling in your stomach when you know you've kind of. I think this is today where maybe a decision somebody's made and they've realised of kind of done it. I don't know. I think this could be something about you've made a decision based on information that was wrong, right? That's where I'm going to go, right? We'll see what happens. Right, so we'll see what cards come out. But definitely had a sinking feeling in my stomach here. Now that, where you just know you've lost something kind of thing, a badging. You're like, oh no, what have I done kind of thing, right? Sinking feeling, right? So, we'll go with that. See what we get, right? Maybe push it. See if I can guess the last card, right? But your daddy left you, should've done you just the same. There it's there. The apathy. The stomach. Regret, right? So there it's there. First word on it, your apathy card, right? That's just empty. What? Stomach just falls out you, right? And that was exactly what I felt there. So we'll start boys, calm down. Cats are going down. They'll just eat. Just fed them chicken. They go eat chicken and they go daft. Especially the wee one, wee smudgy. Right. Okay. Right. I've got this right away. Right. Just as soon as I picked that card up, I knew what was going on. Right. Right. As I was saying, this is about somebody's maybe made a decision and they're now realising that, oops, right? So, right. I don't know what it is you've done. Right, well, you feel defeated in something anyway, right? I think. Right, okay, I get it now. Right, so I always sing with it. It's past, present, future, right? So I try to work that out there. Right, so in your past, right, you've been with somebody, right? And it's just really not worked out, right? In fact, it's actually quite toxic, right? Is what I'm feeling. Really bad, right? And I think things are getting worse in a certain situation for somebody, right? They're getting worse, they're getting worse, getting worse. And what's happened is you've met somebody else, right? So we'll come back to this. So what it says, like this, your defeat card, this is about walking away, right? You've gave up on a situation, right? You're like, I can't do this, right? There's just no, well, I'm battering my head off a wall here. I'm talking to myself. I was well talking to a cat, right? Kind of thing. You're just not getting anywhere, right? And I think there was some bad stuff going on, right? underhanded behaviour, no talking, lack of communication. But something tells me this is a thing with somebody that's involved in this, right? They just won't talk, right? But see, this is weird because it's like I could go here then jump back again, right? Because I'll explain why, right? I think this is a reoccurring thing with somebody, right? It's as if you keep doing the same thing when you meet somebody or you get into a situation and you do certain things, you just act a certain way, or I don't know what the hell it is. But just know I'm seeing like choppy water, right? So that just tells me no smooth sailing, right? There's always got to be something going on, right? You're somebody that's always got to have a wee bit of, we call it drama. It's as if you get so far with something or with certain people and you just kind of pull away, right? But I think it's maybe because of how you've maybe been treated before. So there's two things going on here, right? This is what's slowing me down. I'm trying to hang with the two of them out. There's like two wee stories in here. Boys, calm down, come on. I'm playing in a box. Right, hold on. Right. He's a put me up, boys. Okay. Right. You're a person that is a bit, I don't know, it's as if you don't come into things just no bother. We'll see how this goes. Take a day at a time. It's as if you've got to do things to try and it's like you like to jeopardise things for yourself, right? Self-sabotage. And I'm thinking that's because you've been made to feel that you don't deserve, right? Or you're scared that you don't think you're good enough, right? I think you've been around somebody, or it's been when you were younger, somebody's right, somebody's kind of tricked you into a situation, right? They may do this, that, oh, this, or that, or there, or you kind of, I wouldn't say fell for it, right? But it was kind of what you wanted, or you would have liked. So you believed the person, right? And then it didn't go well. It's as if like once they knew they had you, kind of thing, or the way they see it under their spell, right? They had you hooked. So they thought, right, I can just do what I want here, right? And this is when all this started, right? They just turned into a different kind of person, I think. Right, it's like, it's like this person, like, right, I've got a house, I've got a car, all I need now is a wife kind of thing, right? That's what it was like. It was like, this will make a full set. So it's a bit like, I think you have, rather than being somebody like, oh, I'd like to get married, right? They seen getting married as or getting together with somebody, being with somebody as like it was to look good to other people, right? It was a look what I've got. It was a trophy kind of thing, right? And it's just pure ego. It's just to try and look better than everybody else, right? Crazy, right? Crazy, crazy, crazy way of living, right? Because it's at the end of the day, it's all about this person, right? They just don't care about anything apart from them looking a certain way and them having certain things, right? And because of this, I think you've really kind of turned away from the person, right? You're like, I just can't live like this anymore. I can't do this. I'll be tricked kind of thing, right? It's not what. But I'm not going to let you off the hook with this, right? I don't think you're totally innocent, right? And I don't mean like cheating or anything like that, right? But it's as if you maybe antagonise the person, right? Because of what they're doing, right? So there's gonna be wee nips and bites and, you know what I mean? Just wee stupid comments and all that kind of stuff, right? But you're gonna need to come away from that, right? Because you're gonna start thinking that that's the way to do things, right? But you're only doing this for this person because of how toxic things are, right? So don't have it in your mindset that I feel better through that and that I know that that's what I'll do for new, right? And that's just not going to work, right? That's just going to repel, right? So you've had to set yourself up a certain way, like how to react, how to deal with things, and it's like a bloody hard man way if you want, right? You've had to go quite masculine, right? And it's just not you, right? Drop the masculinity, right? Because it's making you it's practically turning you into the person who you're trying to get away from, right? And that's not going to work for you, right? That is not good, right? That ain't good, right? And the reason I'm saying that is because I think you might meet somebody else, or you've met somebody else, right? And you're still kind of carrying on this behaviour, right? That you had to do with this other person, right? And it's kind of messing things up, right? Why would you want to treat this other person the same as the other one? This other person never done anything to you, right? It was the other one. It was the one you were with in the first place, right? So what I'm seeing here is, and you see it's yes, no, right? It's a decision, right? So it's all about shared values, right? Partnerships, kindred spirits, right? Perfect unions, and as I say, shared values, right? So the two of these are quite savage, right? But which can on is, and it's the yes, no. It's showed me this, right? There is somebody, right? But for some reason, weird one. This is a mind one, this, right? Because I'm just seeing the way you think, right? Or whoever this is, right? I'm just seeing the way their mind works, right? And the yes no sticks out, and it's because of this, right? So as I say, right, you've maybe come across somebody, or there's somebody you've noticed, say 2 years ago and whatever, and you can sit and talk about the same stuff, because this is a thing about this other person. I was saying this other day, it's as if they don't believe in what you do, right? They think it's, well, the way they're coming across is they don't have much faith in it, right? I think what they're just trying to do is put you down, right? That'll never work, you'll never do that. Who would want that? What would you want to do that for, right? So they're just trying to devalue you, right? They're just trying to put down what you say, right? Trying to devalue your ideas, right? And put you down, right? It's just toxic, right? And say you're no good at what it is you're doing and all that kind of stuff, right? But because of this, we'll go back to what I was saying at the start, right? Because of this, because of what's going on in the way this person's treated you, you're very unsure about this. 1 minute you're like yes, the next minute you're like, I don't know, what if they turn it to be the same, because the other person, they were brand new when I met them, and they were this and they were that, but then it changed. So I think you're maybe the same, you're unsure, right? But I'm hearing a but, right? They're thinking, or you're thinking that you think this is a way, right? I don't know if something's happened. Was that a time thing? Did something get left too long? But you feel just now that you might have lost, or a chance that was in front of you away, right? And it was because your mindset with this was because of what was going on here, right? It's as if you've got it in your head that everybody's the same. Everybody's going to treat you the same, right? And nobody's going to see you any different or anything like that, right? But you know that's wrong, right? It's self-pity, you're doing to yourself just now, right? Okay, things didn't go right for you, right? It's not the end of the world, right? It's only the end of the world if you tell yourself it is, right? It's down to you to make sure it's not the end of your world, right? And with yourself, you just make it that whatever happened to you is nothing, right? It just doesn't mean anything anymore. It's done because you're walking away from it, right? There's no point in keeping that energy, if you want, is what I'm getting told, right? Come away from this energy of toxicness is what I'm hearing, right? So it probably is quite toxic, right? But what you're doing is, or what they're saying is, you're taking that outside of this and you're doing it with other people, right? It's as if you can't separate the toxic part of things. That was a weird one. It's a lover's scared to your loving side, if you want, right? it's as if you're in your masculinity now, right? Your feminism has been put to the side, right? And this is sticking out quite a bit, right? That you've kind of lost your feminism, right? You're being quite, no manly, but because what you're doing is you're matching somebody else's energy, and don't do that. Don't do that, right? Because that's what they want. Especially if somebody's been toxic to you, don't match their energy, right? Don't do that. Because that's you just keeping on the battle and giving them what they want. That'll just zap you dry, that. So you're getting tired all the time and stuff like that. And just lethargic and don't want to do anything, and you're having to struggle to do stuff. And that's what's going on. It's just messing with your head, right? And this is what they want to do. This is why they're trying to get you to match your energy, because they know they can mess with your head, right? So, right, the timing could have been better, right, is what I'm hearing, right? But everything happens for a reason, is what I'm always told. Well, it's not the whole shit I get for a reason, for a reason, for a reason. So in other words, it happened for a reason, right? It wasn't willy-nilly, if you get what I mean, right? And I could probably tell you why you went through this, right? But that's another reason, right? I can see why you went through this. Right, we'll fling it in quick. It was to build you into a stronger person for when you met this person, right? But there's cards here that tell me you didn't quite get there, right? So we'll go back. So you came across somebody, you've met somebody, and what I'm getting is yes, no, yes, no. 1 minute you're like, oh, I kind of like this person, I think we could go on well. I even, there's another one then. They just flung the word in business there. So it's as if whoever this is, the two E's kind of get on, like, talky wise, right? You can actually sit and talk to each other, right? And you've definitely got shared values, right, with this person. And I think you were saying to yourself, I could actually see myself with this person. This person is 10 times this person here, right? In all different ways is what I'm getting, right? And but what's happened is, because you're yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, you're backwards and forwards, so it's like hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold is what I'm getting, right? You think you've missed out, and there's a good chance that you're missing it, right? It's like for some reason you decided to, I need to hold this up, I need to try and put the brakes on this, right? It's like, I don't want this to be going the way it is just now. I can't have this happening just now. But it was there to take your mind away from that. Like I says, everything for a reason, right? We'll put it this way, right? I'll make it easy for you, right? You have people seen. See, here you go. They don't want me to say this, but I need to say it. Your people and your angels have seen what's going on here, right? They knew what it was doing to you. They seen how it was affecting you. So they put something else in front of you to say to you. This is how life should be. This is how life could be, right? Take your head out of the toxicness and look what's out here, right? So it's as if they've put something in front of you or around you, and you've definitely noticed it, because, but again, like I said, your yes no, your hot cold has kind of I can only say it the way they put it in my head, right? What they're saying is you've kind of pushed this person away, right? Because you're too busy looking at what you lost through this, right? To see that your angels are trying to hand you a cup, right? And you're not even looking at it. You're like, you're too busy looking back at this and fighting with this, right? And saying to yourself, right, no, this is just messing things up. This is making me toxic. This is making me a person that I'm not. I'm acting a way I shouldn't be, and it's coming off another situation, right? Very defensive, right? So it's like that. Your apathy was the man I was saying about the stomach, right? You feel as if you've had a heavy loss, right? And again, we've got the moon, so it's affecting you. It's affecting your sleep. And you're thinking about this probably at night, right? So it's about to get your apathy card, right? And what I'm picking up on is you're angry with yourself. You were too focused on toxicness kind of thing, rather than maybe noticing or taking it in that there was something there that could maybe help things, right? Help you. God, I even heard the be there, you know what I mean? So it's like that this person would obviously be there for you when you were really down. So you're somebody that spends a lot of time on their own. And when we seen this character sitting under the tree, just sitting with the head down, because you're too busy thinking. Right, so back to one of the other ones. What they're saying is stop thinking, just do something. Right? Says the more you think, you're just messing with your head. You're coming up with scenarios and you're putting yourself off, you're getting back to the yes, no, and all that's doing is just will you taking this time and will you use it and you having this energy about you. You're gonna end up losing. Because people won't sit in like toxic situations or whatever. Because if something's going on with somebody and there's somebody there, they're going to get the brunt of it. Right? Maybe not the brunt of it, but you're not going to be exactly magic to the person, right? It's as if it's a wee bit like you're taking out the stuff here because you've still got that toxicness in you, you've still got your masculinity in you. You just want to argue and fight and cause, right? Because that's the situation you're in. But because of that, you're pushing people away, right? So they don't need that. They're like, look, I'm here to talk to you and be there for you if you want. But I mean, if you're gonna keep being toxic and not blooming realise that not everybody's the same, not everybody's out to get you, kind of thing, right? It's like you do need, and it's like you do have the eye, you do know good for bad, right? You can't help how you feel, right? But what they're saying to you for your future is you might need to change the way you're thinking, right? Not everybody's a monster is what I'm hearing, right? That's very true. What I try to say to you is you need to kind of change your behaviour, right? Stop having your head in which went wrong, right? Because you're focusing on which went wrong too much, right? You're not noticing what's good about you, right? Is what they're saying. And it even says it there, right? Focusing on the negative, right? So there is good positivity around about you that could probably lift you, help you out, and I say maybe be there for you. But as if you're turning your back on it. You want to focus on you're still too much in the toxic, right? It's as if you want to live, you want to spend your time in a battle if you want, right? And I think you feel that you don't deserve this, right? But I try to tell you it's there. Whether you think you deserve it or no is your choice. But what they're saying to you is it's there, it's up to you. We can't make you do anything. We can only put things in front of you. Everything for a reason. But you're still your head is still in what happened, right? And there you go. There's one, I've never seen that before. Refusing offers, right? So it's like, just as I said, there's something in about you or something like that, right? But you're like, mm, mm, because you've still got your head in what went wrong, right? What I try to say to you is, you need to get your head out of this because there's stop being in the negative because there's so much positive around about you if you look for it, right? Right, a weird wee thing there. Don't turn your back on good things, right? It's as though because of the way you've been treated here, you don't think you should be treated any other way. So you've got a mindset of people are just going to treat me like this. People are only at me for a reason. They only want this. They only want that. They're not. It's not me they want, right? Well, that's wrong. That is what they're saying, and it's because of what happened, right? You need to change your mindset. This was the bad one, right? And if you're a kind of half decent person yourself, you're gonna know a good person when you meet them because you've been in amongst toxicity, right? Again, I keep getting a feeling of it's as if you don't. I think this person has put you down so low with their behaviour, maybe comments. Quite narcissistic behaviour is what I'm getting, right? It's really messed you, right? It has messed with you. It did put you down, right? So, in a way, you kind of think you're not good enough for this person, right? I mean, that's your mindset, okay? What they're saying, you would need to change your mindset to why wouldn't that person want me? Why wouldn't that person like me? Why wouldn't that person want to be there for me? Right? Ask yourself that, right? When all you're doing there, when you're coming up with answers, is you're putting yourself down, right? So when she's going, oh, they wouldn't want to do this, or they don't want to be with me, I'm this, I'm that. You start telling yourself, well, they're here, they're there. Maybe they could be alright. And the thing being, you know this, right? You already know this. It's you convincing yourself, right? You know that this is a good thing, right? That you're kind of turning your back on a wee bit, right? And you're trying to ignore it, right? Because you don't think you're good enough, right? And then my throat gone again, so it's a talking. It's about somebody's just not saying something, right? And I'm getting a yes no again. It's like you go to say something and you don't do it. You go to say something and you don't do it. And you're bloody annoyed with yourself for not doing it. But again, just because of how low you've been put down, right? See, what I would say is just try and work on self-love. Love yourself. It's a case of if you don't love yourself, it's difficult to love anybody else, right? The same as the old saying of hurt people just want to hurt people, right? So, I change your mindset, right? Stop telling yourself that you're nothing, that you're down, that you don't deserve anything good, that you don't deserve a certain person, that you don't deserve to be treated a certain way. That's wrong, right? And this is what I try to tell you. I try to say, stop thinking like that. Stop having that way of thinking. But choice, they can't tell you what to do, right? Everything is free will, right? Again, they just want you to be happy, right? That was it. I just got that quite heavy there. Happy, right? They want you happy, right? They know you're not happy just now, right? So if they're saying happy to me, they want you to be happy, right? So that would just mean to me you're not happy. You're really not happy where you are, what you're doing, your situation. So they don't want you to miss opportunities, right? And this is what they're scared of. Well, no scared, but they're trying to do what's best for you, right? Because remember, they can see weeks and months down the line, and so it says they've put you into a position just now. It might, and what I'm feeling for this is it's actually making you feel quite uncomfortable, right? Because it's like you've got two eyes and you're trying to split the two of them. You're looking that way and looking that way. But what I seen there was weird. It was as if when the two eyes are looking one way and that way, this one just went to look like the other way to your future if you want. You're taking your eye away, so that's good if you're taking your eye away for this. So in other words, it's not in your mind, right? You're trying not to think about it. The best bet to hear is try not to think about this as much as you are, right? Try not to have it on your head all the time. I know it might be a heavy situation or whatever you're going through and it's difficult, right? But they're just worried that what you're doing just now is going to mess up your future, right? Any decisions you might make just now because you're angry, you're in your masculinity, you're not making feminine decisions, is what I'm hearing, right? That's a funny one. So, in other words, start acting like a woman, right? Stop being a man. That's quite funny. Stop it, Thomas. Right. So, I'll stop there, right? Well, these round off. You've been treated like shit. And they've just done everything they can to bring you down and do whatever. That ain't good. You've come across somebody else, but you're hot cold, yes, no, yes, no. And you're worried that the way you've done things has maybe messed things up, right? Or pushed away, right? Is what I'm getting. You've maybe pushed away because of this, right? Did I say that? What I'm hearing is a lot of huffing and hawing, right? It's like people going, right? Because they're watching you here, right? They're watching what you're doing. They're like, come on, right? Again, so they're just saying change your mindset. They don't want, what they don't want is for you to be in the future and sitting really annoyed at yourself because they're worried that if you let good opportunities get away from you, right? They're scared that what you'll do is end up in another situation like this because you're letting good ones get away, right? Good situations are getting away from you because you think you don't deserve them, right? Or you're not good enough, or you'll mess it up, or it'll go wrong like this. But when you sit and you think to yourself, who was it that caused this? Was it me or was it the other person? Right? And when you get it into your melon, it was the other person, and you realise that it wasn't you, then the wee spark is off in the head and goes, oh, wait a minute, if it wasn't me, I know it wasn't me, then why would somebody else know want to be with me or care for me or anything like that, right? So you need to change your mindset. This is why they keep going on about your mindset. Right? What they want you to say to yourself is, I am, okay? I am. And you just fill in the dots. I am amazing. I am someone that people would want to be with. I am, okay? Change your mindset. Because according to these cards, you are a good kind of person, right? But like I says, you've been put into a mindset, a position with how you've been treated, right? Or the situation you've been in, right? They don't want you to mess things up. They're just scared that good things coming towards you, you're denying them because you're unsure. Then it's just because of the way your head is, right? What I'm kind of saying is, if you weren't in this situation where you had to be, well, in this kind of toxic thing, right, where you didn't have to be quite masculine, if you had come across this and that, you would have been like, oh well, man. Well, of course that person would want to be with me. Why wouldn't they? The two's got own. We kind of share values. It's something that keeps coming to mind for some reason. And I'm getting a strange businessy thing now or not. It's as if the two of you could even blooming. He must have the same kind of interests. And that's rare, right? That is quite rare. Because usually when you get a couple like that, there's always, it's very rare that the two of them will, like, say, could work together kind of thing, right? I mean, the two, I think, the way it is, I think you maybe even get on that well that now, like, if you spend too much time with somebody, you get pissed off at them. So it's like, a lot of people just like, no working together if you want, right, and then seeing each other at the end of the day, you know, spending a couple of hours with each other, because some people just cannot spend time, well, long time if you want much time with one person all the time, right? It kind of just annoys them. But what I'm getting for this is somebody you could actually work with, so it would mean that you were spending a bit more time with them than what you would with somebody you didn't work with, if you get what I mean, right? And something tells me that this is something that you would like, right? Oh, right. I'm getting told it all now. And it's a security thing. What they're saying is, you're a bit insecure, right? And it's as if you would really want the person around about you quite a bit. So she can keep an eye on them, right? So it's like, right. There must be other people looking at this person, right? Or acting a certain way around about them, and you've seen this, right? You've seen this. so you're saying to yourself, I would need to kind of keep an eye on that because these are like females seem to like this person, right? Right, but what I'm getting for that is no, it's not something you need to worry about. I think this other person knows of the kind of maybe no attention, but he sees the kind of way that others are round about him, the way they kind of act round about him, and how they look at him and whatever, and he knows, right? But what I'm getting for it is that's no anything to worry about. Because when you think about it, this is what they're saying to me, right? It's about how you're using your mind, how you're thinking, right? What they're saying is if you ever come across this, all you need to do is watch the behaviour of your person. Is your person doing anything like when, say, there's another lassie trying to own them or something like that, right? Do they jump to this? Are they getting involved in it? Are they flirting away and all? Or are they just going, aye, no problem, whatever, bye, kind of thing, just cutting it out, not getting into it, right? They don't want to give you the impression because their mind doesn't know anybody else, right? Is basically what they're saying. Right. And that's what the main thing about that is. I think you've been cheated on. Whoever it is you're with, I think they're cheating on you. Or they're already with somebody else. There's something going on. And this is what's worrying you. Would this person be the same? Right. But what your people are saying to you is, we put that person there. Everything for a reason. We done that because you were going through what you were going through. This person was there to help you through this. And they're just worried that you're not realising this and you're turning your back on it, you're pushing it away, right? And they're like, what the hell are we meant to do here? We're doing what we can to try and improve your happiness, improve your life. But again, it's all down to it's all free will. It's just where they just kind of hope that you would maybe no hope, but I says that one big thing that keeps in my head and all is they're worried. Right? They're worried about what you're gonna do if this is the way it's seen through, right? If you keep the same mindset and you just kind of push away, right? What they're worried about is that there could be other toxic run about you, right? That they have not put in front of you. They're just like NPCs. They're just there, right? They're not there to help you with anything. They're not there to do anything for you. They're not there to benefit your life. They're not there for. They're just there, right? And what they're worried about is this is what you might end up with, right? Somebody like that, and you will definitely be back to this because the people that are just run about you, that aren't, like, there for you if you want, right? it would come to a point where you'd been yourself and you're like, I don't want to be myself now, and you go with one of these other cups and see they're going with a cup they're trying to show you, right? And it'll just be a case of doing the snake, right? Doing the snake back to the start. And you're back in this kind of toxic situation with somebody, right? So they're trying to get you to a wee vicious circle, right? By changing your mindset, right? So there you go. A different wee one today. But there you go. It's done. So if you can take it, take it. If you can't, do it. I hope you're all good. Hope you're all behaving. Hope you're all keeping warm because it's Baltic. And Thomas. We'll see you later. After you drink some bloody coffee. I'm out. I'll see you later. Cheerio.